This is Terrence Banks with Information Age Financial Solutions talking about silver. And just doing a follow-up to my last video I did about silver. And I want to kind of focus on the value of silver itself and why the value of silver outbeats the price any day. Number one, silver has been used for money throughout history. Now, I mentioned this in the last video, but it's important to remember this and bring this up again because we've been conditioned to believe that paper currencies is the only form of money, and or credit accounts function in the form of money as well. But silver throughout history has been money. That is one of the main reasons why you need to focus on its value and not the price per se. Silver is right now trading about $17.55 last time I checked the spot price today. But that does not reflect its value. Silver is actually used in over 101 different applications. Everything from pink eye for babies that I just found out, from solar reflectors, medicines, radiology, and the list goes on and on. But those are just a couple that I remember that I just found out, and just wanted to make sure I bring them up as the importance of owning silver and bring back to that value. Number three is extremely important, is that in our time, throughout history, there's always been a currency crisis where the paper breaks down, and in that country, the paper becomes without value. And I'm not trying to make this long-winded, but it's important to know that paper or anything that does not retain its value always goes back to its intrinsic value, which is zero. So the value of silver throughout history never goes to zero. That explains it right there. Finally, and this is extremely important, silver for the first time is more rarer than gold. The reason why I'm stating this is because silver is used, gold is hoarded. Since the industrial application of silver is so plentiful in everything that we utilize in our modern day existence, silver is constantly being consumed. That makes it much more valuable than gold in the long term. Now, the price will jump up and down, and we've been conditioned to believe that silver is, because it's cheaper than gold, it's less valuable. But that's contrary to belief. Silver is more rare than gold, and in our time, we will see it reach its parity where gold and silver will have the same price, and I believe that silver will actually outpace gold over the long term. I will always tell individuals to always hold some form of gold. Gold is a good aspect because it's been the first form of money. But typically speaking, regular people can't afford it. Silver you can actually afford. You can go down right now to your local pawn shop or any other place and pick up a 1 ounce for silver, even if they charge you over the spot price of $17.55. Even if it's $4 or $5 more dollars, it's still worth it. Because the value, again, as I mentioned, it's in everything that we utilize in the modern day. Don't focus so much on the terms of the price. And I'm not sure the camera is actually doing a good job of showing this piece of silver, this ounce of silver. But again, I want to reflect of how the value of silver trumps all. Go down to your local spot, get some silver, have it in your possession, because the value of silver is not reflected in the price. This is Terrence Banks with Information Age Financial Solutions. Until the next video, get some silver, and I'll talk to you soon.